But wow, that didn't come out. Recording.
Hi, I'm Blake.
I'm Sam. That's how we start the episode.
Hi, I'm Blake.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And this is the Wait Where Was I podcast.
Back at it.
That's how we start the episode.
Yep, something like that.
You just made a joke about how that's not how we're going to start the episode, but it is.
Apparently.
To start us off, shall we chat about what happens?
Yeah, just now. What happened?
Yeah, like in the last hour?
Less than like half an hour. Okay, so if you follow me individually, FDSavage_music, not with 2 C's, on Instagram, you may have seen my story where I posted about an account who was impersonating me, and a few of my friends were being DM'd by this person, and 5 of my accounts got DM'd by this person, saying, hey, I got a new phone and I forgot my password. And then if you continued to DM said account, it tried to ask for your personal information, like a phone number, which I would not do unless I already had your phone number. So I'm already not having a good day just because some stupid person decided to try and impersonate me.
I mean, isn't that just a sign you've made it?
I guess. I have been getting a little bit more popular in the last week or so. So maybe that means I'm starting to take off in my career.
You've become an A-lister.
I'm getting people trying to be me.
With your 400 almost followers.
Almost, yeah. We're 9 off, I think, at the moment.
I reckon you'll get to 400 and then you'll just go back down to 350 for a week and then you'll be back at 400.
Yeah.
That's the way it typically goes.
I've been in the 300s for 4 or 5 months, maybe? I was stuck in the 200s for a couple years because I didn't really have stuff happening on my account.
Yeah, I don't check my followers. I know it's something people do, but I just forget.
Yeah, it's not super necessary unless you super care about it. I only check because I've tried to keep a rule where I follow 428 people as a way of keeping my feed somewhat balanced, and specifically that number because if you're talking in how the US write the date of what day it is, April 28th is when my first song came out.
A little Easter egg.
I'm getting notifications all over the show on my accounts.
Oh, lucky.
Because strangely, I have 7 Instagram accounts, but only 5 of them got contacted by this person. This account was removed.
Yay!
It's probably because I added them in my story, and because the first thing they did when I reported it was this account's not doing anything against our guidelines, so you can block it or restrict it, blah, blah, blah. And then on my story, I added them and said, yeah, so your systems are dumb, fix it, please. And they did. So thanks, Instagram, for doing something right for once.
The most badass move is to call someone out and tag them.
I wanted this impersonator banned because they were doing stupid things. So I will go head over heels at Instagram. Why not?
I got almost scammed the other day. Okay, there's this newish Instagram feature where you can get, if you're locked out of your account, you can get two family or friends to vouch for you and be this person is real, genuine. I got a message being I
didn't know that was a feature.
Yeah, it's quite new, I think. I got a message, I was I'm locked out of my account, blah, blah, blah. Can I send it to you? What's your phone number? I gave over my phone number because I didn't, he doesn't have it. He didn't have my phone number, so I gave him my phone number. Got a message from this really weird Gmail address, but it wasn't a computer generated one. It was in English words. I can't remember exactly what it was, and it's not something I would put past this person as an email.
Right.
Oh, once you get a code from WhatsApp, I need that code to get back into my Instagram. And I was okay, checks out. It's owned by the same company. I got messaged the code from WhatsApp, and then I open the message. I message this person and go, why WhatsApp? They just wanted the code. Just send me the code. I sent over the code, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the person goes, okay, hold on. And I go, explain please, I'm confused. What happened from there? And then I got a notification on my WhatsApp saying, there's a Samsung S9 trying to log into your WhatsApp. That's all it told me. And that's when I clicked and was like, no, I gotta block this. Even though I feel like the red flag I should have gone with was when I got a message from WhatsApp saying, use this code to get back into your WhatsApp account. But
I know that, like, recently I've had stuff in my post, like, coming to me, because I have my signed Daniel CD and vinyl coming in the mail. But going back to where I used to live, not here, because I had got them before then, and I got a text that was NZ Post.
oh, yep.
That was like, your address was wrong, you need to, like, update it, and it had, like, a link within the text, and I was like, this is probably true, because there are times where, like, I had a rural address, so I probably could have filled in something wrong, and I started to fill it out. I gave it an address, and I gave it my current one, and then I started to fill in, then asked for, like, my bank information, and without thinking, I'm still going ahead with this, which was really stupid on my end. My dad works in email security. I should have figured this out sooner. I started to fill it in, and I didn't hit submit. Turns out they were tracking what I was writing as I did it, and I got a text that was saying someone was trying to do, like, a Google Pay related thing with my card, and I was like, oh, that's a problem. So I immediately called my bank and was like, someone's got my info because I did something stupid, and they, like, canceled my card completely, and I'm now getting shipped a new one.
I love that.
Then I checked the NZ Post, in quotations, text that I got before, and it was a really weird...
They always come from email addresses, yeah.
Yeah, it was from Yahoo, and I'm like, oh...
They're stolen emails.
I should have known that immediately. I was so embarrassed. I immediately had messaged my dad and was like, hey, I did this stupid thing by accident, and it's been resolved. And he was like, it's understandable, because, like, when you're not paying attention, it's easy to fall for it. And he, like, has, like, a dummy card that he, like, filled in to, like, test it, and yeah, they were tracking my stuff as I filled it in. So I don't have my I luckily have a backup card that I can use to pay for stuff, but it's not my, like, main bank, so I can't really use my main bank for anything at the moment, which is annoying.
My favourite thing to do when I receive those texts is, I am a software developer. I know how it works, and I like to reverse engineer them.
Yeah.
Figure out where they're coming from. Like, you can do it using just public records too.
I've fallen for scams, like, I think 3 times, which were all, like, very embarrassing, because, like, I definitely should have known.
I've never fallen for a scam.
Like, the first time was my Roblox era.
Oh.
I was trying to get free Robux from a random guy, and it took a long time for me to give him for my info, because Roblox naturally bleeps out password related stuff, like, they in the DM system, they, like, naturally blank stuff out, which is good. But I managed to break through the system somehow, and I lost that account for, like, 3 years maybe, and I just made a new one and played on that. And then randomly, my dad was trying to log into my original Roblox account, because I was trying to do something with it, I don't remember. And I never told him that I had, like, fallen for a scam or anything. And he just did some, I forgot my password, whatnot, and got back in no problem.
That's always fun.
And I was like, huh? It's that easy? Wait, what? What did I do wrong?
Roblox has world's worst security.
Yeah, for sure.
Since we've gotten into the tradition of putting 3 things in our episode titles, we better move it along and talk about something else, which I have a conversation topic I want to bring up.
Okay.
We famously know, we know, it's obviously, it's world knowledge that we know this. Everybody knows we know this.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was a really bad joke. So obviously there's the metric system and then there's the not metric system.
You don't even give it its proper name, just the not metric system.
What's it called?
I can't even remember what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Imperial or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
So to measure distance, there's kilometers, miles, meters, millimeters, centimeters.
Yep.
Metric systems in place to measure things. Like, I've heard this really random one. I can't remember where it was from. I think it was this post. It was saying, like, there's a meteor going to pass Earth which is the size of 100 washing machines or something like that. A washing machine is not a way to measure something.
Yeah, they're all different sizes. Like,
Well, there is a very
colloquial.
Can I not say that word? Colloquial.
It's a weird word. Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
Colloquial. Okay, there's there's a phrase. It's a buttload.
That's just slang.
You believe it's just slang?
What is a buttload equivalent to?
Okay, so the colloquial phrase buttload indicating a substantial quantity derived from the historical unit of measurement, the butt. This is so good.
So it's just a unit that's compared to, like, someone's butt.
The jokes are just going to write themselves as I progress in reading. This wasn't merely a vague term. It denoted a specific cask standardized for trade, primarily used for transporting wine or ale. So, historically, a butt represents...
I'm so lost.
Okay, so it's equivalent to 477 litres or 126 gallons.
Oh, it's measuring... Oh.
It's an actual unit of measurement, apparently, according to this Instagram post. Reliable. It's on an official news account, though.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Insert that, like, meme thing of the, like, blue doo doo doo.
I don't get paid enough for that. It's not, I guess, the typical way you would measure something. Like, it's very weird. But I feel like it'd be really fun to just use it, just in general.
Yeah, just out of context, use buttload as a measurement for, like, anything.
Yeah, when could it be used? I was thinking about, like, measuring
what
petrol in a car, but no, that's way under the standard of a buttload.
Yeah, it'd have to be something to do with, like, a liquid.
Oh, you get charged a buttload for petrol.
Yeah, that works. Yeah.
I've recently discovered I'm really good at being a tourist in my own city.
Yeah.
I take sky photos. I take sky tower photos every time I'm in the CBD of Auckland.
I know.
Yeah, I probably send them all to you, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, I lived in Auckland for 18 years. Well, it wasn't really near Central in any way, but I don't think, well, I mean, I've been to the city a good fair amount of times, and I don't know, the Sky Tower doesn't really fascinate me. I'm not really fascinated by buildings.
Have you ever been up the Sky Tower?
Yes, one time when I was 8-ish maybe, so I wouldn't have had like a phone and like been taking photos of it then or anything.
It's a little bit underwhelming.
Cause I got my phone when I was, I think, 10.
It's an amazing view of the city, but it's not the nicest city. So
I gotta say, living here, it's been like a bit over a month now, and I wish Wellington was the city that was popping and not Auckland, or at least Wellington had like Auckland's size, but had like the vibe of Wellington. Cause the vibes here, pretty damn positive. I mean, there's still like your crappy homeless people who give you mean comments every now and again, but
I give them mean comments back.
I am not brave enough to like give a comment back unless someone's like, nah, I don't know. I probably just wouldn't.
I'm not as scared of confrontation as I should be.
Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, it's good that you have, like, a level of confidence where I have, like, little to none. I'm like, that's good. I love it here.
Same. I say like I'm in your basement.
I don't have one of those, man. I live in an apartment.
Where am I then?
I don't know.
But you should know.
Well, I technically do know.
Like,
But I'm not gonna dox you on the podcast.
do it. I dare you.
Yeah, exactly. There's no point because you'll just cut it out.
No, you just don't know where I live.
Look, we are in New Zealand.
We are?
That's Australia. That's New Zealand. Not the same place.
Seriously? Again? Still in New Zealand?
Yeah, we're still here.
I miss Sydney.
You said very positive things about Sydney.
That was a month ago.
Was that a month ago now?
Coming up, when this episode comes out, would be exactly a month since I left.
Whoa.
Time is so weird.
Yes.
I don't like time.
No, time's annoying.
Times are tough.
Times are tough.
Can we have a quick admin meeting on the air, on the cloud, on the pod?
Yeah, sure.
Can I start putting like funny moments from the episode at the start of the episode?
Yeah. I think that is like a traditional thing.
Back to the conversation. I have a good voiceover voice.
Yeah, you should do radio.
I've considered it. I don't think I'd be too good at it.
No.
Your mum.
What about her?
I was just playing around with my voiceover voice.
Oh, okay.
I remember one day I had this entire 30 minute thing where someone was just like giving me random phrases and I was just like, I was putting it into like a voiceover. My voiceover voice isn't that different from my voice, just it's more customer servicey.
Yeah, it has a tone that's like I can't think of like the word for it, but yeah, I guess customer service
Your mum.
versus
Your mum. Your mama.
but wow, that did come out. I was about to say, like, if I tried doing a customer service voice, my brain immediately thinks to like speak like Siri.
Your mum.
Your mum.
What about it?
It's like gotta use the same joke on me. That's unfair.
Your mama.
Cut back to when I made a your mama joke as Kermit.
I don't remember that.
That was like the second episode.
Are you sure that happened?
You're gaslighting me again.
No, I'm not. You don't even know what gaslighting is.
We did a whole episode of this. I know when it's coming now. Most of the time.
You don't know what gaslighting is.
This could go on forever, dude.
I don't do that. It's a dick move.
You would be entertained by it a little bit, wouldn't you?
It would be funny, but I wouldn't do that.
Maybe you would do it.
I would absolutely do it.
My brain, the cogs aren't spinning. My brain's stuck.
The cogs in my brain are completely derailed. This is fun.
Yeah, for you, this is gonna give me a headache if we keep going. What have you been up to the past week?
This week I've done not much. Been at, I'm going to say uni just because lack of a better word. It's not a uni, it's just a course that I'm doing, but I feel like saying a uni just simplifies it. On Monday, I was there. I slept for like 3 hours, so I was a train wreck and a half on Monday. Tuesday was a great day. I was like awake on Tuesday, as opposed to Monday where I wasn't. I was just sleepwalking. Tuesday, did nothing. Wednesday, was that Wednesday? That was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday I went to Cigarettes After Sex, the concert.
Nice.
What did I do on Thursday?
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
I say as I'm looking at the date and it says Friday. How the progression of days work is, it's a bit weird.
What were you up to a day ago?
Yesterday I actually went into NZME, had a nice look around the building.
Oh yes, I saw that.
Got some really good photos of me. Good posture fears me. Hey, should we do song of the show?
Yes.
Our song of the show today, from one of my all-time favourite artists. Okay, Kevin MacLeod, Fluffing a Duck.
No way.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, it is the one I'm thinking of. That one's my favorite.
My favourite is Local Forecast.
Oh, yeah.
Jamming out to Kevin MacLeod.
And the Wii Shop theme.
I better do the actual song of the show now. Very new song from one of my mates, Paris, Sorry Coffee.
Hey, are you free? I think it's my turn to make the effort this time.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to the Wait Where Was I podcast.
Catch us next Monday for another episode of whatever... for another buttload of conversation.
I thought you were going to say catch us for another week in the podcast title, but I was like, did you forget the podcast title? But then I realized that's not where you were going.
I know the podcast title.
What is it?
Wait, where was I?
Like a sock in a washing machine, I'm off. Bye. Because they always disappear.
That's hitting home so hard because we have a random sock that ended up in our place.
All right, toodles.
Bye.